Hello everyone, Prince Good here, and welcome back to Let's Play Kirby 64, the Crystal Shards. Last time, we made some friends, Adelaide and Waddle Dee, and they're going to be assisting us on our journey, though we don't know how that will work quite yet. But now we must move on to the next stage, and the final stage of actually Popstar. To get, well, let's call it an unfounded? Kind of odd ally. That actually would turn out to be a staple ally for the series in games to come. Now, I'm purposely not getting a power copy ability here, because you actually need a specific copy ability. Oh yeah, never showed that off. Kirby can suck up many things at a time if you time it right, and if he does, oh, that was 2 fire power-ups. I could have actually had full fire. But yes, we actually need double... Oh, double cutter. I managed to screw it up. I'm going to re-get that, though. I never went over all the controls. Oh, yeah. But yeah, suck up 2 enemies at the right time. You get double the right thing. Woo! I'm a rocket. Anyway, I'm going to need double cutter. Now, you don't have to, like, full-on swallow an enemy and then pull its copy ability back out. You can actually just spit one enemy at another and get the copy ability straight up that way. But we need double cutter. Now, Cutter's the same, kind of weird, where Kirby actually throws his face. But double cutter, it gets even more awkward. But anyway, this is a large castle. Hey, wait, isn't there only one castle on Popstar? Doesn't that belong to Oh. But there will be another opportunity to get this power-up combo that I'm showing off right here later on. It just, for most stages, the earlier on you get the combo you need, the better. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to duck. I'm going to duck. Well, I'm going to jump into enemies too. That's another thing that actually I think they really only explored with this game, is that Kirby can actually hurt enemies by jumping into them. Jumping and sliding into enemies is 2 ways Kirby can attack besides inhaling and exhaling enemies. But yeah, so you need double boomerang for that. Is going to come right there. Gordos are indivisible by 0. I'm going to die a lot in this. Anyway, go backwards. Go backwards for a second, cuz there's a Maximado for people like me who can't seem to not get hit. Classic Kirby songs. Anyway, but yeah, here on top on the outer wall is your best place to get double cutter again. But why you need double cutter is right here. This is a green block, but with cutter, you don't quite reach it because it's level. You need double cutter because it extends out your ability to hit things below. There's one crystal shard. And here is how Adelaide will help you. Adelaide will always paint you a Maximado, a full heal. If you have full health, Adelaide will instead paint you a 1-up. And it's once per stage. Anyway, come up here for your second crystal shard. Now, like a lot of people, you probably wouldn't think that that's like the first... Oh, I'm actually getting rid of this because I don't like that power combo. Give me Spike. And give me... I actually kind of wish X could be... Oop, well. I messed up. I'll have to try and see if I can't get another Spike enemy, because there's a lot in this. There's actually a lot. Unfortunately, Umbrella is not part of this game, so that will do nothing. I do not want double cutter. I want to try and show off as many power-ups as I can too. Like, I'm not gonna go out of my way unless it's for an actual crystal shard, but I'll try and show off I'll try and show off every power-up possible. Oh well, fire sword it is. Actually, if I had electricity, I could show off a very cool power-up that a lot of people like. I find it kind of nifty, but it's not my favorite. Anyway, climb this. And then from straight out of Kirby 3, fight against King Deity. It is like, oh no! Crap. It is almost just like fighting him like straight out of Kirby 3, though. Like, literally, it is. I'm just gonna do this, because I can skewer you while you try and attack me. There we go. That should be him all done. I'm gonna take that quick DDD. Thank y'all! Bye-bye! And even though he doesn't want to, King Dedede knows what's best, and decides to help Kirby instead of fight Kirby for a change. Get it? Nope, didn't get that. Got the star. Dang it! Anyway, I mentioned that Popstar was shorter. Well, we're already on the boss stage, against Whispy Woods. So, Whispy Woods is always the first boss fight, but Whispy is also... Well, Whispy's much different this time around. In that, the whole idea of what you're trying to do is, well, first you have to, as morbid as it sounds, you have to heal his chillins. Heal the chillins? No! Catch. But then Whispy himself gets a little upset. A lot of bosses will be two-face fights, actually. I'm gonna do this. Fighting Whispy with any power-up, especially the Flaming Sword, is actually makes this very simple. Usually only takes about 3 revolutions. And that's how you're supposed to be able to attack him back, is with those. Hi, Whispy. Like I said, with most boss fights, all it is it's just one Crystal Shard for the boss fight. Then everything's done. And that's how we're supposed to get between every individual planet in this game, is via warp. Now, the stages will probably start going even quicker now, because we don't have a cutscene for every stage at this point. But there still will be cutscenes here. But next time, when Let's Play Kirby 64, the Crystal Shards, Rockstar. I'll see you folks then.